raisingarrows.net, and I want to share with you today something that our family has done every year since probably about 2011 or so. It's called Thanksgiving presents, and I did not come up with this on my own. I found out about this from another blogger, I think, clear back then, and I thought, well, that sounds like a neat way to kick off the Advent season. So basically what we do is Thanksgiving night, after we've had our dinner and we're all kind of laying around and chit-chatting, we pull out a basket of individually wrapped presents for each of the children. And we pass those out and they open them, and we call them Thanksgiving presents. And basically, we're typically trying to give them something that will help them or be neat to them throughout the Advent season. It will be something that kind of kicks off that Advent season and just shares that start to that really magical time of year for us. So as you can see, fall is in full swing here. This is at the back of my house. There's a picket fence there, and then just beyond those weeds basically that ground cover that's there that's grown up, there is a creek, and then on the other side of the creek are the woods over there, and there's a walking path back through there, and you can see like the leaves are falling, and it's beautiful. It's about 58 degrees out here right now. I've got my sweater on. I'm just feeling nice and fall and cozy, and it's wonderful, and I'm super excited, and it's got me really thinking about different fall activities and things that our family does. We recently bought a big, huge calendar from Cherry Creek Lane. They do a lot of maps and coloring pages activity, like these huge ones that you can either lay on the floor or on the table or hang up on the wall. We bought a fall one that has like fall bucket list items, and then it has the calendars for September, October, and November, and then it has things for the kids to color. And we have that up on our wall. So some of the items on there are things that have to do with apples or pumpkins, or taking a hayride, having a campfire, catching leaves, those kinds of things, all those fall activities. And as you know, I love planning fall activities. It's the whole reason that I have my holiday homeschool planner for the autumn season and for the Advent season. It's just that time of year when I actually feel like doing a lot more projects and reading a lot more books. And we have what we call autumn school. You can check out the blog. I have a link to what we do for autumn school and some ideas for that. And then the holiday homeschool planner, you can actually get the combination of the Thanksgiving and the Christmas, and actually the Thanksgiving you can use for October as well. But you can get that combination on my website. I will have a link down below to that as well, where you can plan a lot of these things, including the Thanksgiving gifts I was talking about at the top of the video. So I want to share with you some of the Thanksgiving gifts that we have done over the years and kind of get the wheels turning in your mind so that you can start planning, because as with Christmas gifts and birthday gifts and all kinds of things like that, it is good to start early. It is good to have some ideas and some plans in place so that you can be looking and you're not just spur of the moment trying to grab something, which is the reason why I wanted to do this Thanksgiving present video in October, so that you can start thinking about some ideas if you would like to incorporate this into your Thanksgiving festivities. Now, before I go into the specific kinds of Thanksgiving presents that we have done over the years, I do want to share with you about the Adventures in Odyssey Club. My children have the membership to the Adventures in Odyssey Club, and they absolutely love it. And I would encourage you to think about that potentially being something that you could do as a group gift for Christmas this year for your kids, or even as a Thanksgiving present going into the Advent season, because there will definitely be Advent content on the Adventures in Odyssey Club. Basically what it is access to all of the Adventures in Odyssey productions out there. It's the video, it's the actual audios that my kids love to listen to go to sleep with at night. It is the newsletter, the Clubhouse magazine, And it's just all kinds of fantastic Christ-focused content from a company that you know and love, from Focus on the Family. So I would highly encourage you to check out Adventures in Odyssey, the club membership. You'll see a link down below in the description to go directly there and just check it out and see if it's something that you might want to do this season as a group gift for your family, or as a Thanksgiving present, or as a birthday present for one of your children. But my kids absolutely love it. They listen to it every single night, and I usually can find them in their rooms in the afternoon listening to it during the afternoon hours, so they could listen to Adventures in Odyssey over and over and over again. But the great thing about the club membership is that there is so much content there that it would be a very long time before they cycled back through any of it. So I am super excited to have that membership. I am really glad that we did this for our kids, and I would encourage you to go check it out as well. Okay, so Thanksgiving gifts. I believe the very first year that we did Thanksgiving gifts, they were pajamas. And I think that's because the blogger that I learned about it from, that's what their family did every year. So I actually did pajamas for quite a few years. They would get new, like, Christmassy pajamas to wear throughout the Advent season. And so, you know, I would just kind of like try to shop for those the month or so before Thanksgiving. However, it got to a place where nobody needed Thanksgiving pajamas or Christmas pajamas anymore, because they were passing them down and they had the old ones, and you kind of only wear them through the winter, you know, and so it was like we didn't really need any more pajamas. So I had to come up with something different. So over the years, I have done pajamas again, but I have also done mugs. So I would buy like a themed mug for each of the kids, something that would be fun to have their hot chocolate in, or their coffee, or their apple cider throughout the holiday season. I also bought socks one year. So I bought like slipper socks and the cozy socks to wear at night for some of the kids. And then I believe for my older son, I actually bought him some real snazzy dress socks, because I knew he wasn't much of a slipper sock kind of guy. Other ideas for Thanksgiving presents would be like a Christmas tree ornament, something that they could put on the tree this year, but then take with them when they leave the house as an adult and put on their own tree and remember back to that Christmas. And that's one of those that they would get out year after year after year. So you might just want to do Christmas ornaments. We always do decorating day right after Thanksgiving, and so that would be a perfect segue into decorating for Christmas. You could do a special Christmassy type sweatshirt or stocking caps for everybody, and you could even go as far as to like match everybody. That would be kind of fun, especially if you have younger kids, you know, to have everybody has these matching hats. You could do a book for them to read during the Advent season. You could do a game or a puzzle for the entire family. You could do hot teas or coffee, or yes, even candy. One year I did crafts for everybody. I got this huge box of just random Christmas crafts, and that's what we did as a Thanksgiving present. So really the possibilities are endless, and it doesn't have to be expensive. I know when you have a lot of kids, it's super easy to end up spending a ton of money trying to get, you know, these really individualized presents for everybody, but you don't need to do that. You could literally go get a whole heap of crafts at the thrift store, or you could buy them off of Oriental Trading. You could get your mugs, you know, fairly cheaply by shopping around. You know, just kind of think outside the box with it, but it's just a really fun way to kick off the Advent season and to build that excitement. And if you have any ideas for Thanksgiving presents, throw them my way. Put them in the comment section so that other people can read about it, see what you've done in the past, or any ideas that you might have. And don't forget to check out the Adventures in Odyssey Club. Again, that link is down below. You will not regret it. It is such a neat program, platform, audios, visual, all of that. My kids have loved these for years and years and years, and your kids will too. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you are having a blessed autumn season. I know that I am. It is just gorgeous out here. We are just about to the peak of our fall foliage. About next weekend, I think, is when ours is going to be at the peak. And so I am so excited to just continue to look around me at God's beautiful creation. Have a blessed week, friends.